Untitled Chapter.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Juniio here, and I'm back again with another reaction video. Back again with another Nightwish video. And you may be asking why so many Nightwish videos in a row. It's because I crave attention. I've been telling y'all for months. Subscribe to the RuneGate Studio YouTube channel. It's my videography and photography business that I co-own with my roommate. And we're trying very, very hard to make it our full-time gig. We just released our first travel film when we went away for a couple weeks back last October to Utah. It's taken us about 3.5 months to actually finally getting around to editing it, but we had like 400 gigs of footage to sort through, okay guys? So we condensed all of that down into about almost 6-minute long video for you guys. So if you would do me a huge favor, check out the travel film, subscribe to RuneGate Studio, share the Utah film around so everybody can see it. I want it to blow up and get more than 50 views. That would mean a lot to me. But for now, for all of you who are sticking around here, here's a little teaser. Wasn't that incredible? Wasn't that super cool? You could get like 5 more minutes of that if you just clicked on the video. The link will be in the description down below at the very, very top. Please do me a huge favor if you watch this and watch that as well. It will mean the world to me. So yeah, I don't know. That's about it. That's all I wanted to say. We can get right into the song. The song we're doing today is called Harvest from Nightwish's upcoming album, Human Nature 2, or I don't know. Whatever, it's their new album that's going to be released later this year. It's a lyric video for a song called Harvest. There's also a music video for a song called All the Works of Nature Which Adorn the World ad Astra. But you know what? It's in conjunction with a charity, which is so lame. So I'm not going to do it right now, but if this video gets decent views and enough comments are saying, you know what, it's actually worth checking it out, then hey, maybe I'll make a video reacting to that one as well. I don't know, just let me know in the comments down below and we'll see what happens. But for now, I just wanted to do Harvest. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know anything about it. We have the lyric video and we have the lyrics. So that's all we really need to get out of the way. And we can just jump right into the song. Okay, kind of travel drums off the beginning here, a little bit. Ooh.
My harvest will come, tiny valorous straw, among the millions facing to the sun. I will pause before a man whose path has just begun. Something unsung awaken.
Sorry, excuse me, is this the Lion King? Am I listening to the Lion? Am I watching the Lion King right now? Obviously, it's a very different vibe than what I was expecting. Not melodramatic symphonic metal. This is like, it's like a weird tribal, like a very upbeat song. I mean, it's called Harvest. We already got like some nature-y lyrics here. I don't know, and then we have like those backing harmonized vocals. It really makes me think of. And again, I'm not well versed enough on this type of music to really know what you would classify it as. But come on, I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. Definitely not what I was expecting here. I don't know whether to be excited or worried. Either way.
The quaternary code gave mankind a rose so we could see the beautiful light. Strange piece of stone hovers over crops, and a child's face aglow before the sight. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hearty and tame, all going back to one single grain. Offer light to the coming day, inspire a child. Water the fields, surrender to the earth. Water the fields, surrender to the earth. Water the fields, surrender to the earth.
They So, this vibe has yet to change. I mean, we're only a minute and a half in out of a 5.25 minute long song. So perhaps there's gonna be something a bit different, or maybe the entire thing is gonna be this what would you call this vibe? Why don't I know? Why don't I have a word? Sonically speaking, very different from what I was expecting. From what I'm sure a lot of people were expecting, or maybe not. Maybe true hardcore fans are like, oh no, we knew this was coming the entire time, you know, like we could tell there was hints dropped, you know, like 3 albums ago. Thomas mentioned that he was or alluded to the fact that he was gonna make an entire African tribal album. And it's so obvious. If you're a real fan, you would know. But his voice is good. It's fine. I think I need to listen to the song more before I can really comment on just the sound of it. Oh, I gotta stop touching my face, guys. Are you keeping safe in these scary days? So don't touch your face or other people or other people's faces, or don't let them touch your face or something. Let's take a look at the lyrics. They'll give us a glint of insight into this debacle. My harvest will come, a tiny valorous straw among the millions facing to the sun. I will pause before a man whose path has just begun. Something unsung our way comes. The quaternary code gave mankind a rose so we could see the beautiful die. The strange piece of storm hovers over crops, and a child's face aglow before the scythe. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hardy and tame, all going back to one single grain. Offer light to the coming day, inspire a child, water the fields, surrender to the earth. I mean, the album's called Human Nature. The first song that I listened to from this album was Noise, kind of detailing humanity's current obsession with, well, I mean, social media was the obvious one, but just self-image and projecting what an ideal whatever to people, to everybody else, or something, whatever. I talked about it then. You can check it out on my channel. Nightwish Noise Reaction. Juniio. Haha. I can't tell if it's like the tone is very hopeful, but some of the language is kind of dark. I'm not sure what the quaternary code means. But perhaps it's just an unspecified amount of time. Time evolution gave mankind a rose so we could see the beautiful die. That's the most interesting chunk of lyrics to me, because everything else is like talking about it's in my mind it's just detailing what a harvest is and kind of wrapping it all in metaphors and speaking from the perspective of the wheat, the crops, 100 fields going back to a single grain, how every single grain matters and inspires hope and gives light and life to the face of a child and allows them to live in this harsh and cruel world where we have mastered and tamed it, molded it to our will, as opposed to being controlled by it. Humanity is much more proactive in their survival now than any other species, I guess, or even more proactive than how our species used to be thousands or maybe even longer ago, thousands of years, that is, or even longer ago, that is. This could be coming to the part where it's like now, like, watching the beautiful die is we reached a point of equilibrium with the earth where we were self-sustaining and proactive enough that we were clearly at the top of the food chain or whatever, but we've already kind of surpassed that point of balance and have now started tipping the scales in the wrong direction. And through all of our industry and capitalism and our extreme proactive nature to make everything bend according to our will, we are slowly starting to destroy what was once so beautiful, which is nature. I don't know, that's just my initial thoughts here. Am I being too cynical? Am I being too harsh of a critic? Am I just annoyed at the sonic choice that they're choosing to use here? If it had been symphonic metal, would I be more open to these lyrics? I don't know. Maybe, but they're not. They're using this weird this other sound instead. But once again, only a minute and a half in, we've got plenty of song left to go. Here we go.
They have beauty beyond the poetry, but choose a silent misery. The deeper their sea, the less remains. They'll find the pretty words and tame flocks to herd. There's that sort of arousal of dead. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hearty and tame, all going back to one single grain. Offer light to the coming day, inspire a child, water the fields, surrender to the earth. Water the fields, surrender to the earth.
So, you know, we're going to like a gravestone and everything's dying. Okay, All right, I'm sensing something. I'm sensing a change here, which is giving me a little spark of hope. A spark kindles as soon as darkness descends. That's typically how things go with me. They have beauty beyond all poetry, but choose a silent misery. The deeper their sea, the less remains. They'll find the pretty words and tame flocks to herd. There's that or a carousal of dare. This, in my mind, is speaking to those who have so much that they are no longer happy. They can no longer find the joy in life, despite having everything they could ever want. It feels empty. They have everything, but choose to be silently wrapped in misery. The deeper their sea, the less remains. Yeah, I think that's kind of what it's talking to. So that's kind of an interesting idea, an interesting tone switch. And again, kind of what I was predicting about how this whole album is about human nature and how we aren't appreciating what we have, or are ruining what we have and yeah, exactly. Anyways, incoming black metal vibe? Question mark? How epic would that be? I deserve some black metal after subjecting me to 2 minutes and 20 seconds of that. So, put some guest vocals? Question mark? Or was I the big dumb just now? Oh, here we go. Okay, thank you. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so there was a tone switch. I was correct. I thought they juked me for a second there, but it is here. It is upon us. A very much a folk metal vibe going on right now, which I enjoy. And I'm kind of annoyed because I feel like how it comes off is like, oh, Juniio, he doesn't like the song unless it's got some distorted guitars and heavy riffs or is in some way related to metal and stuff like that. No, that's not necessarily true. I listen to really all kinds of music. I could get down with the sound that they had in the first third of the song. It's just not what I wanted at the time. I like the sound in general. I like the Lion King guys. Is it bad to compare that sound to the Lion King? Is it not even African at all? Am I just dumb? Am I being the big racist right now? I don't know. It's not intentional if it is. Either way, I like that sound. I can get behind it and I could listen to it. But was it necessarily done in such an incredible way that it makes sense for them to like switch their sound to that? You know, were they so good at emulating that sound that I was like, you know what? Yes, it makes sense for the song to go in that direction, and it was worth that change. Remains to be seen, I suppose. Again, this is my first listen. I'm just honestly, all these videos are just my first impressions that are just bouncing off of my brain and rattling around in my skull, and I kind of just spit them out as soon as they come to mind. So honestly, probably most of the videos I don't even agree with my opinion like a few months later, but this is kind of how it goes. By the way, make sure to check out the link in the top description below. Utah travel film Comforting Insignificance by RuneGate Studio. Okay, so that was Harvest by Nightwish. Is this video gonna get more hate than my Motionless in White video? How is that video doing, actually, by the way? I think my most disliked video of all time was when I did Motionless in White. And I think I didn't even dislike the song that much, but I talked about how I disliked their direction as a band. Oh, did it get taken down? Oh. Either way, it was the like-dislike ratio was pretty terrible, which means I was doing my job correctly. And you know what? I would not be able to hold on to my integrity if I didn't be completely honest and keep it 100% real with you guys 100% of the time. I didn't really like this song that much. This is the first Nightwish song that I haven't really been a big fan of. Honestly, Noise, the other one from this album, I didn't like that much either. There's just, where's the pizzazz? Where is the melodrama? Where is the emotion? All I felt was this kind of like bland, banal cheeriness and a hopefulness, even though the lyrics kind of are discussing how we don't appreciate what we have and stuff like that. But it's the overall tone is like, oh, you know, forget about all the things you think you need and just go back to the simpler times. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hardy and tame. All going back to one single grain. Offer light to the coming day. Inspire a child. Water the field, surrendered to the earth. Look, I'm sorry. This is just not my vibe. It's just boring. It's just boring to me. I'm bored listening to this song. The sonic choices were interesting, and I feel like they could have been done a lot better. The lyrics were just I give this song a out of 10. Nightwish, what are you doing? Is this whole album just gonna suck? I don't know, guys. I wanted to like it. I wanted this video to be positive, to celebrate Nightwish new music, to celebrate travel film from Roomgate Studio. But holy, was it a letdown? Ooh, this is like Game of Thrones season 8. No, maybe not that bad. It's not that bad. I take it back. Maybe like season 7. Goodness. Positives. I like the folk metal elements that they introduced in the back 2/3 of it for the instrumental. The verses lyrics were interesting and good, much better than the chorus. Man, oh man, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? What's the like-dislike ratio on this video? What are the comments like? Okay, overwhelmingly positive, of course. This song is about celebrating life and accepting death. Unpopular opinion, I like this more than Noise. I didn't like either of them, to be completely honest. This song is about laughing and accepting death. We humans are the harvest. Okay, oh yeah, and then we have these. Okay. When you think Nightwish couldn't possibly get any better, they never cease to amaze me. What? Oh, see, ironic this was just released before the plague hit the north. Let's kiss while the lips are still red, shall we? See, that's a good song. That's a good song right there. That song's incredible. I love that song. Second time, people are saying the second time you're listening, it gets better, and the more time they listen, it's even better. I doubt that. You know what, maybe it would get better, more tolerable perhaps, but I doubt that I'll ever think that this is one of the best Nightwish songs that has ever been made. The Nightwish band is not a vending machine for coin music. Musicians decide what they play, you decide if you listen to it. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna decide to never listen to the song ever again. That's a very good point, though. If you don't like what a band is doing, you don't have to listen to it. That's not, you have to get mad at the band or anything. I'm not mad at the band. I'm just very apathetic towards the new sound they're coming out with this new album. These two comments are the exact same. What the heck is going on here? Jeez. I hate the comment section. Anyways, sorry for that momentary distraction. If you guys liked my video, make sure to like it. If you really hated my opinion, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't be a meanie about it, but I'm open to being convinced otherwise. I don't hate constructive discussion. Let me know why this song is great, because I, for the life of me, can't fathom its value. I don't know. That's about it for me today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like it. If you like the channel, make sure to subscribe. Of course, everybody have a great day. Check out my travel film. It'll be in the comment section, or no, the description down below. It'll mean the world to me if you just go watch it. Please, please, please. And yeah, that's about it. So, hey. Juniio signing out. I'll catch you guys another day. Peace.